Hello and welcome to the Plus Rate community. Today we're going to be doing a video on Fall Guys. So what is Fall Guys? Firstly, Fall Guys is a game in which was developed by Mediatonic and Devolver Digital. It was released in the 4th of August 2020. It's on the platforms of PS4, Android and Windows. So talking about the rise and fall of Fall Guys, if you don't know, it was a big boom in early 2020, or mid 2020. And has now fallen down from grace. So we're going to look into the reasons why that has happened today.
Fall Guys is a pretty peculiar game. You know, you could be one, as I was when I first saw the game, and compare it to the likes of something like Takeshi's Castle. I mean,
brilliant shout.
Exactly, right? The objective, smash through things, pull your enemies, chuck them off, just be the best. I mean, that's not really I suppose in the beginning it is Takeshi's Castle, especially when they're launching.
Right. Just go for it, innit? Like, you don't know if it's broken or not. Just go.
Just go.
Get in those doors.
Make it through the pig swill to the other end where there's a bath of white powder. Don't ask me why.
I have no. To be honest, it's a pretty good game. It's a party game.
No.
Don't expect too much of anything.
Easy to connect to each other.
I suppose one of the reasons. Right. Definitely easy to connect to each other. I suppose one of the reasons that you could talk about its fall from grace is that it's not much more than that. I mean, it is just a party game at the end of the day, but, you know, maybe we can look at some of the numbers and things like that.
Let's talk about why it was popular. Well, it was popular back in August when it first came out because it went straight onto the PS Plus for free in the month of August. And every single streamer jumped on it, didn't they, Koto?
It was nuts,
You
man.
could not believe it was breaking barriers upon barriers upon barriers. It was easy to connect, quite a lot of fun, engaging with the audience, and it didn't have a pay-to-win aspect to it.
True. You could troll the absolute fuck out of your fellow friends as well, which I think is probably what concluded to its success. And it's funny that you mentioned that it came out in August. I was just having a look through some of the brief stats, and in August, right... This is insane, bro. In August, as of August 2020, they hit a viewer count of 151,000 with over 3,034 channels doing it, right? And then September, it went from 151,000 viewers to 50, and then it's been going down ever since that month. Next month, 16,000. Next month, 7,000. Next month, 8,000. Next month, 5,000.
That is crazy. And crazy numbers.
I'm just looking at some of the base stats on this Twitch thing as well, and they're basically all in red. Yeah, I don't know. These sort of games that boom and bust, I mean, they come all the goddamn time. And I've got some images that I'm going to put up on the screen now of the graphs that we were having a look at. And shout out to my one fellow Vietnamese friend who's clearly loving Fall Guys right now.
What a guy. Keeping Fall Guys
alive.
Popular in Vietnam.
Yeah, right.
Good lad.
Okay.
If he's not partnered, partner him. So talking of streamers, Koto, we have someone some people may know, Ninja. Don't know if you've heard of him. He's back on Twitch now. He ended up raising, I should say. Was it 420,000?
Yeah, pretty mental.
Well, I don't know if that was pounds or dollars. I'm sure you can find that out. For charity. And that enabled him to get his own Ninja Fall Guys skin.
That's pretty badass.
Yeah, that's really good. You know, helping charity, and that probably helped as well with the, you know,
with it.
we're looking at it in a negative eye. It helped with the, you know, with the development and the watch time for Fall Guys. You know, that must have pushed him higher and higher having that charity stream. But it's crazy that, you know, people raising money for charity like that gets them a skin. It's brilliant. Like, you know,
it is
at least they had. You see so many games which do raise money for charity, but they don't do anything with, you know, with the streamer or no association with them. So it's good that, you know, the recognition was there from the developers of Fall Guys.
It is really good, and I know something that I was glad to see as well is that when all this was going down, like the charities and things like that, especially, do you remember when it was early Fall Guys release and Tim the Tatman had a thing going where he didn't have a win, right? And he kept going and he didn't have a win. And Fall Guys, you know, the developers were tweeting him every day and this and this. They're very active people, you know, for making this Fall Guy games. I suppose that in part comes with their success as well, because they were always engaging with their fans, who was playing the game, who was the best to communicate, who it was funniest to give a shout out to, or do you know what I mean? So they did well for themselves. They did well for themselves. I suppose wrapping up the video as well, we wanted to sort of talk about what sort of direction Fall Guys
Could go. Well,
Go.
yeah, looking on here now, Wednesday, December the 16th,
on.
there was a peak viewers of 307,000 people watching.
This Wednesday?
Right. No, of the December the 16th.
Oh, okay.
This is a whole month ago. But I think another thing that's probably killed Fall Guys is Among Us. You know, you can play it on any device.
That's another game that will end up the same though. Right? I think if we end up doing another
you
video
honestly
like
believe that?
I do, yeah, I genuinely do, and I think if we end up looking at the numbers and we do another video like this 5 months down the line from today, we'll see similar things to how Fall Guys is being treated. I don't know. It's these sort of games. They act a bit different. Maybe Among Us is a little bit different, maybe because they've got the fortunate of being on the mobile PC, being on everything, and it being even more convenient than Fall Guys already is.
Yeah, I think you're right there. I think that a way to go around this would be to follow something like Fortnite. You know how much I'm not a big fan of how they do things, but following certain things within Fortnite's ability to capture its audience, it needs to find what people love about Fall Guys. What do you personally? Here's a personal question about Fall Guys. What do you love about it?
I don't know. I mean, all the stuff we've stated really before. For me as well, and I mean, I will say as well, this whole Tim the Tatman thing. Everyone going on about like he hasn't got an L, he hasn't got an L. A month later, he has it. I've been playing Fall Guys. I still have not had the W either. It's been months.
No.
I'm over it now.
Yep.
Do you know what I mean? Nothing. That game to me, especially when those little f***ing beans grab and push you off, there is nothing more insulting than that.
No, but yes, there is actually, and I'll tell you what it is.
Go on.
Do you remember when you were the closest to winning it on stream as well? Hacking ruined Fall Guys. I forgot all about that until just
B-roll
then.
I could put in now of them flying over the fucking hexagon jump, right? They were always on that fucking one. And then, yes, dude.
And that's the thing, because you didn't have that like ability to maybe report a player or
they clearly didn't have a good anti-cheat software.
No, it wasn't good enough.
No.
And that another thing is going to put people off straight away.
Yeah, it really is.
I don't care who you are, what game you are.
Nothing kills a game quicker than not being able to win through circumstances of your own.
Right, and people just hovering at the end. You're just like, what are you doing?
I know.
This is insane.
I know, it's nuts. So we'll wrap up the video, but guys, if you've enjoyed what you've heard today, what you've seen today, some of the stats you've seen today, and you want to see something similar, perhaps there's a game that you want to talk about or mention in the comments below that we can review and have a look at, maybe where it might go in the future, feel free to do that.
Definitely. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, lots of love. Check us out on Twitch, check us out on Twitter. We're always about. Why not, right? I'm sure you can put some of our stuff in here.
Fancy swishing, it's coming in left, it's coming in right. I won't do
Whoa,
that.
watch out. Watch out.
Already making work harder for me. Let's wrap it up.
Nostar, gents.
Bye,
Love,
everybody.
love.
See you.
Bye.
But in this world we'll find that we can't just always shape it. Hey, I know it's been a while. Oh, but your days are better dressed with a smile. And I know it's been a while. Oh, but your days are better dressed with a smile.